Today's Daily Read Aloud is Pig the Monster by Aaron Blabey. No trick-or-treaters, please don't knock. Pig was a pug, and I'm sorry to say, on Halloween night he'd get carried away. Hungrily drooling, he'd lurch through the streets, a monstrous rampage for treats, 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 treats. Treats, he would bellow, it's Frankenstein's pup. He'd grab a whole basket and snaffle it up. Treats, he would drool, a zombified bumpkin. And if you resisted, he'd upturn your pumpkin. Yes, if you were stingy, well, Pig would be miffed. And then he'd be vengeful. His vengeance was swift. He'd egg your front door, an egg-hurling dragon. Then set about fixing your little red wagon. If Pig felt short-changed and his hopes had been dented, it filled him with feelings that had to be vented. Terrible tricks would be briskly invented. Shenanigans like this could not be prevented. He ruined the evenings of those he tormented. The scale of his payback was unprecedented. He got satisfaction. He never relented. Your treats will be mine, he cried, wholly demented. Wild in his triumph, the mummy unhinged. He laid out his plunder and frantically binged. Tearing through candy, the gluttonous goblin. He just didn't think about what he was gobbling. Dogs can't eat chocolate, cried someone quite clever. Dogs choke on chocolate. He's no fool, that Trevor. Pig spluttered foully. Ah, Weeder, don't nag. Then breathed in that chocolate and started to gag. Quick-thinking Trevor, that wonderful hound, he snatched up Pig's ankles and swung him around. With a whoosh and a whirl, he windmilled that lug, a fast-spinning dachshund, a chocolate-filled pug. And soon enough, all that sugary gloop was loosened up nicely, a warm chocolate soup. "Watch out!" cried Trev, but the whole crowd was dumbstruck as gallons of Halloween goo came unstuck. Oh, yuck. These days it's different, I'm happy to say. Pig's Halloween harvest, a modest buffet. He respects people's homes and he shares out his booty. His generous spirit, a real thing of beauty. He really is nicer and much kinder too. An old dog learned new tricks. Well, who'd have thought? Boo! If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. We have a new story every day, so make sure you subscribe. The end.